Hey Dan, it is Saturday, October the 22nd, the day after Marshall's 13th birthday. I'm actually sitting outside, probably pretty obvious. I'm cooking ribs. For his birthday dinner. And Beth made a Swedish Kringle in the shape of 1-3, the number 13. So I guess I'll make a quick overview video of just this week. It's been a busy week. Let's see. The day after you left, I guess that was the day you left, Sunday morning, I was... What happened? I can't remember. It seemed like I had to go to work, or... Yeah, I just got into sleep and somebody didn't show. Is that what happened? Anyway, it was a bad day. I ended up going swimming on Sunday. It was friggin' freezing. The wind was blowing. The wind was howling. The water was 62 degrees, and I actually felt a little better after I was done swimming. But come Monday morning, I felt terrible with the cold. I didn't swim Monday morning. I didn't swim Wednesday morning. I swam Friday morning, but I didn't swim this morning. Today is homecoming for Winona State, and Duncan was supposed to work from 9 to 2:30. He was sick. He's been sick all week as well. So I went in and worked for him. It was really busy. We had a line clean out to the door, I mean, literally all the way back to the door. But we had I had 3 other people scheduled, Ann and Amanda, and then Molly and myself, and it was had somebody tell me that from the time she got in the door into line to the time she got her drink in hand, it was 5 minutes. So that's not bad. But it was just, like I said, it was just a busy week with just a buttload of stuff. Hold on. Is that better? With a buttload of stuff going on, and I haven't made any videos for you, mainly because I've just been feeling so punky. So let's see, what have I done this week? We resolved the issue with the property on Mankato. I'll tell you about that in another video. Let's see, I went, actually Beth and I took Marshall last night to see Footloose, the remake. It was actually really good. Beth and I really enjoyed it. Marshall really enjoyed it, so it was a good time. It reminded me, of course, of that Denise Williams song, which was the number 2 song off of the Footloose soundtrack, next to Kenny Loggins' Footloose. The number 2 song being Denise Williams' Let's Hear It for the Boys. Obviously reminds me a lot of Your Backyard and Drill Team. Let's see, today I went out with Rick, it's Duncan's girlfriend's dad, and I'm going to go deer hunting. In 2 weeks is the opener, 2 weeks from today. It's shotgun hunting, so you don't hunt with a rifle, no rifles allowed. You can hunt with a handgun, but I'll be out with 6 other guys on some private land, and I'll have a little spot to myself. So I'm actually really looking forward to it, except for the whole having to gut the deer on site part with a big knife. There's really nothing for it. You do what you got to do. But I like venison, and I don't feel strongly one way or the other about hunting, but I certainly feel okay with the fact that there is an overabundance of deer, and shooting one and eating one is, it's okay. Let's see, what else did I do? Gosh, it seems like I did something else today. Oh, we had this really interesting situation today. In the street, Huff Street is north-south. Hold on, I'm going to check the room before I continue this story. Looking good. So Huff Street is a north-south street in Winona, and 9th Street, or King Street, which is the street right next to Mugby Junction, is obviously East-West Street. And then 10th Street, which is just one street south towards the lake, is the street that if you were on it, you would run directly into like the WSU parking lot, just kind of across the street and down the block from Mugby. So there was a parade today, so the entire Huff Street was closed. So the parade ends, and there's still people milling about, but the streets are open back up. And this woman is driving an SUV on 10th Street, heading east towards the university. She's going about 30 miles an hour, which is what the speed limit is. There's a vehicle behind her, driven by a man, who she thinks is following her. She is so distracted by this guy that she runs through the stop sign without even slowing down, and broadsides a street sweeper, which is heading north on Huff Street, sweeping up all the debris from the parade. She hits it so hard it knocks it completely off the road up onto the sidewalk. The truck that was behind her, driven by the man, hits her. She gets out, and he gets out, the driver of the truck gets out, and starts strangling her. As it turns out, he was following her. So just because you're paranoid doesn't mean somebody's not after you, apparently. At which time, a bunch of brawny bystanders jump in to render assistance and render this man incapacitated to the point where the police, incapacitated until the police arrive. An hour and a half later, the street's still closed. State Patrol's there. Winona PD is there. I don't really know what the whole story is, but I do know she was driving. She hit the street sweeper. He hit her. He strangled her. People jump in and restrain him. So those things I do know. What the relationship is, I don't. But I will follow you up on that. So that was today. Most of my week has been involved in other stuff, which I will have to tell you about in a private video. So anyway, as I said, it's Marshall's birthday today. I've got about 25 more minutes I have to be out here watching the ribs, so I think I'll make a couple more videos for you. So I'm going to get this one uploading. We'll see if this 2 megs per second actually works. So